don't know who need to hear this, but I got a word for you. I feel this so strongly in my spirit right now. Your best self is your inspired self. I need you inspired, sis. I need you inspired, bruh. Like, I don't care what it takes. Take your time, rest. But map out that plan. What you gonna do? Find your niche. Find what makes you want to breathe. What makes you want to breathe? And record it. Record it. This is the time. Everybody is creating content. And I know, like, I never thought that I'd be saying, like, everybody should be creating content. But at the end of the day, if you really think about it, like, God said that the two most important laws to fulfill the purpose on your life is to love God with all your heart. Okay? To love God with all your heart. And to love your neighbor as such. And if you do that, you have fulfilled the law. So the only thing that you need to be working on is loving God. And then loving God is loving you because God is in you, right? So you got to put you first. How can you give to other people if your cup is not full? You got to learn how to put you first. And sometimes putting you first literally just means doing the things that you want to do. Doing the things that you want to do. Put you first. Okay? And as you put you first, have the best intention for other people. Like putting you first, you working on yourself, you can record that. You got to record that. And if you feel ashamed in recording, then that says that there's some shame that you feel about yourself. So work on that with God. Let God clean that piece up in your life. And once he cleaned that piece up in your life, then you're going to have a testimony. You're going to have a story to tell. That's what you record. Because I'm telling you, when we're talking about fulfilling the law, we're talking about loving your neighbor as such, right? We're talking about overcoming by the power of your testimony so that someone else can be changed. The spirit bear witness with the spirit. There's so many people on this earth. And you got to understand, once you start telling your story, once you start overcoming by the power of your testimony, your tribe is going to follow you. They're going to follow you. You were created for a purpose. There's no one like you. So that means that there is a community for you. I really, truly believe if everybody just stay in their own community, meaning what they believe, and stop worrying about other people and what they believe and stick to what they believe, like you will be successful. Because then you will be speaking to your own experience. You will be speaking to what's true for you. Okay? And everybody coming up against you, trying to not allow you to prevail, trying to wish bad on you because you're finally putting you first. See, when you put God first, you put you first. When you start finally putting you first, then that is the community of people you're going to attract. The people who also is overcoming those type of people. But you can go first. When you go through certain things, a lot of times we be going through so much and we be like, God, why me? Why me? But the question you should be asking is, why not you? Why wouldn't you want to be first? See, because if you are first, then you are the leader. Come on, everybody want to be a leader, right? Everybody want to be able to have their glory. How about you give yourself some grace? Give yourself some grace and put yourself out there by putting yourself first, allowing God to work on the issues that is keeping you from laying hold of your promise. See, because the truth of the matter, the promise is within you. So that is telling your story, being truthful to you, being honest about what you've been through, about what you've experienced. See, because when you do that for you, when you take the chains off of your arms, you take the chains off of the people's arms who are connected to you. You have a purpose. There are people that needs to hear your story. There are people that needs to hear your voice. Don't think just because other people are on here and they got so many followers, oh, they're in a better position than you. Do you know how long it took for people to begin to follow? People been working at this thing for years. Some people, they get traction overnight. It just, as soon as they start picking up the camera, they automatically start getting traction. Others, they don't be getting no likes. But will you be consistent? Will you be consistent? And it's not consistent in trying to get people to like your stuff and getting people to follow you. It's consistent in your healing, consistent in your journey. Okay? Because God is not going to send people to you if you're not consistent. And it's just about being consistent with your truth, being consistent with your story. Baby, the inspired you is the healed you. The inspired you is the is the you that's going to make the money, okay? Is the you that we want to see, the inspired you. So if you touched by this message, I want you to type in the comments, sis, you got me. Sis, I felt this one, okay? Because I'm going to keep them coming. I'm going to keep them coming because I'm too growing. I'm no better than you. I'm just committed to my healing. I'm committed to the journey. I'm committed to God. Baby, I love me some Jesus. I love me some Jesus because when there was nobody to turn to, I called on that rock. And this is what I've been building on. I've been building on my faith. I've been building on the love that God said that he had for me. I read in that Bible where he said that he has come and he has come for me, give me life abundantly. I believe that. I believe that. I tried it the world's way. I tried it my parents' way. I tried it everybody's way. What everybody told me. And it just wasn't working for me. So I said, let me try it the Creator's way. Let me try it God's way. And not when I say try it God's way, I mean not trying like everybody else that was in my family and what they believe about God. The way that they chose. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not even telling you to follow my way. I'm telling you to look in the mirror and be real with yourself and connect with the God inside of you, the God of your understanding. And where will that lead you? If that leads you to Jesus Christ, baby, I done my job because that's who I believe in. But baby, I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to judge you if you choose to believe in something else, because the Bible tells me as long as I love the Lord thy God with all my heart and I love my neighbor as such, I have fulfilled the law. So there is no judgment here. You see, I'm going to love you either way. So go ahead and type in the comments, okay, that you committed to your healing. All right. And go ahead and follow your girl, because you can always count on truth, love, and transparency coming from me. All right, now go on with your day. And remember, you big blessed. Peace.